All right, hello. Melissa May Dillon live on my personal page, and then generally upload it to the YouTube channel, which is much easier for watching the replays. It's the YouTube channel at Melissa May Dillon. So this may or may not work because the baby is still awake. But I wanted to make sure I came on. I want to hit every single day, and since the baby's still awake, it's already 10 o'clock. At some point, I'm gonna have to put her down. Who knows how long it will take. And then it could be damn near close to midnight before I actually get to go live. So I wanted to make sure I go live now. So I don't know how long this is going to last because the baby could at any minute come over here. But right now she's playing with Busha, so we seem to be okay. And today is the 3-year to 4-year. I went December of 2021. I went to Belize. And I just talked about Belize yesterday. And if you have not listened to the December to Remember video yesterday, definitely listen to that one. That was freaking fire. It was definitely the best video I've done in December to Remember series was the video yesterday. So definitely check out the video yesterday. Hello. I see you guys coming in and watching. So watch the one yesterday if you have not checked it out. So anyway, in that video, I talked about how I went to Belize in December of 2021. I jumped into the wild unknown. I did things that were crazy to me at the time, like that my anxiety was like, ugh, but I still did them anyway. And that was the month before I launched the Insurance Exam Queen business. So it really, like, jumping into the unknown, doing things I'd never done before, flying to another country that I had never flown out of the country before, meeting a stranger on the internet basically to go on this trip. And I did all kinds of wild, new, crazy things. In the entire time I was chanting Brave New Melissa. And so I'm celebrating that anniversary because today was the day that I went 3 years ago. And I actually wrote myself a little letter as I was getting on the plane going. And I was like, I'm so proud of you. Like you looked fear in the face, you punched it, and you just kept going. And I had said, you have learned that life as incredible beauty and incredible pain, that's just a part of what life is. So you might as well go out and have fun and explore the earth. And that was what I said to myself on my way flying to Belize. And I that is so true. And I talked about that yesterday, how when you're trying to manifest something, you have to be able to hold as much as like you have the thing you want to manifest, which is the amazing thing. But on the other side of that, there are potentially seemingly negative things. But ultimately, it's just life is full of pleasure and pain. And you have to be able to hold both sides of those. And I talked about going through an emotional gym. When you're manifesting something, the universe will ask you, are you sure? Are you ready for this? Because what you're asking for is going to require you to hold big emotions, big feelings, big situations, hold lots of people. As Melanie Ann Layer says, she says, leaders are bridges and bridges are tested, right? If a bridge is going to support a lot of people, it has to be tested to ensure that it can support a lot of people. So a day after saying that, I had today. And today started amazing. And there's nothing actually really wrong with today, but today, we had our appointments in town every other Monday. We're going into town. I had my appointments in town. I actually have scheduled a massage. I was able to squeeze in a 30-minute massage. I got my nails done, and it was a beautiful, wonderful day. I got to go shopping with my mama. The baby was taken care of. When I came home, David and I were able to squeeze in a minute alone because we haven't really seen each other in the last few days. And that was wonderful and amazing. And then we came home and we started cooking a delicious meal together. But the baby had not had an adequate nap, and she wanted to go to bed early. Oh my God, Gary, you were able to comment. So the baby wanted to go to bed earlier than normal. And so I put her down, and you never know what's going to happen. Like, she might be down for a couple of hours, or it might be she's waking up in 30 minutes wanting to nurse again to go back to sleep. So we had, I put her down for bed, and then it was like David and I needed to get dinner going, but then he got a phone call, and it took a while, and then it was like the baby woke up again. So then I had to go put the baby down. So this is now, it's getting to like late in the evening, 7:30 something, getting close to 8. I have not had dinner yet. I'm getting hungry. When I am hungry, I start to get very, very agitated. So the baby is nursing for a long time to go back to sleep because it's not honestly her normal bedtime. She probably just needed to have a nap and not try to be, down for the night. But it was like, I also don't want to wake her up either. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to ride this out. I'm getting hungrier and hungrier. I know that like there's still food that needs to be finished being prepared in order to eat. So I'm like, antsy about that. So the baby I'm just about to like pull away from the baby. Like I'm pretty sure she's going to be all right. And then David comes in and he turns the light on in the bathroom to check in to see if I had fallen asleep because it had been so long. And I'm like, get out of here. Now, I don't know that he caused it, but the baby then wrestled, like she like stirred again and was like, oh my God, now we're back to getting her to fall asleep again. And so then I really was like, because it's like, breastfeeding, is like the baby just wants to be on your nipple, and it's not even about drinking milk. She just wants a comfort, and it's totally normal, and it's totally natural, and it's what mammals do, and even monkeys, you can watch them. But at some point when I'm getting hungry, like this is like, okay, the emotional gym is happening. Like, can you handle this? And I was starting to get more and more frustrated, and irritated. I'm mad at David. I'm just so mad at him. I just want to scream at him for coming into the room, but it's like I don't even know that he actually did anything. The baby could have easily have woken up just the same as if for no reason at all. But the anger was building up because I was just so hungry. So the baby is seemingly not going to fall back to sleep. She does not want to let go of the nipple, and she's in bed earlier than she would normally go to bed. And so I make the decision that I'm just going to get up, and she's going to have to get up. And I need to be able to make dinner and eat dinner. So we get up. She's crying for a while, but I gotta make food. I'm kind of yelling at my mom because I'm like, nobody's getting food ready, and I need to eat. What? Look at that little stink face you're making. Show them your stink face. Stink face. What do you see? What is that? So I'm yelling at my mom. I'm going through this emotional gym of a situation. Super mad at David. You turned our light off. Look at that. Look at mommy has a ring light on for looking good on camera. See that? You gonna turn it off again? What are you gonna do? Yeah, it looks just like her daddy. This little one. Although there's a lot of pictures of me when I was younger and I looked just like her. She looks like me. Yeah, you got some buttons. So anyway, I eventually get my food and I eat and I feel better. But this, you cannot have that. But this again is just part of the emotional gym. Like I had such beauty today. I was able to have a minute where I could get a massage. I was able to hang out with David for a minute alone. And then I had this emotional wave of anger. And it's like, how am I going to handle it? And I tried to share information the best I could with the people around me. I am hungry. I must eat. Please ignore me, but I must eat. And I did not call David screaming and yelling at him or text him screaming and yelling at him for coming into the room because he had to leave. That's why he was coming in the room, make sure I didn't fall asleep. You probably want to say goodbye to me. And here I am just boiling with anger that he had come into the room because the baby again stirred. And she could have done it whether he came in or not. I don't know if that's what triggered it, but my angry little mind wanted to have something to yell at, something to blame, somewhere the anger needed to go. So, and then just to see the memory of me saying, life is filled with beautiful pain, or life is filled with pain and pleasure. Like it's all just a yin and yang, up and down, ride the waves. As women, like we literally feel like the depths of the ocean. We have extreme highs, extreme lows. And it's so deep and like just so many amazing things, and the ocean is this wild, scary place. And women are, we have the feelings of the depths of the ocean and the waves of the ocean. And sometimes it's a storm and sometimes it's sun and sometimes it's too much sun out on the water. But yeah, it was a day to remind me like there's always these ups and downs. There's always, things that you have to ride out. There's beautiful things and there's painful things, and it's all just a part of life, and it's all about how you handle and master your emotions. I am not fully mastered in my emotions. 100% will admit that, but I have an awareness that I want to be fully mastered in my emotions, and I'm working diligently every day to be more and more mastered of my emotions, and to be able to empower the people around me with our emotions. So I'm going to try and wrangle this little one to bed again. We'll see what we can do. But I definitely wanted to get live every single day. I feel like that's very important for my December to remember. So I wanted to get it in, not knowing if I'm going to be able to wrangle her to bed yet, since she kind of already had a little nappy nap. Went to bed too early. You missed your nap. So then you went to bed too early. And then you had to wake up again because it was just too early. I get it. And mommy had to eat. So anyway, if there's any video of December to remember to watch, it's definitely going to be yesterday's. So I think today's the 9th. I think it was day 8. I don't know. But yesterday's, that one was freaking amazing. And I just really want to celebrate my Belize anniversary, going on a trip, facing my fears, punching fear in the face, and doing brave new things. That trip was literally one of the most incredible, altering, transformative trips ever of my entire life. And it was the month before I started my business, which changed everything. So go on a trip with a stranger to another country and change your life. That's what I did. All right. I love you all. Have an amazing night. And I will see you tomorrow for December to remember. And hopefully I can, she did give you a kiss. Hopefully I can do it during the day so that I don't have to worry about bedtimes at night and my light won't be messed with. Look at us, baby. Look at, you see it? Woo! All right. Anyway, y'all have an amazing night. See you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Say bye. Bye. She thinks the D-A-D-D-Y is home because the dogs are barking. Say bye-bye. So you say bye? You see him? Say bye. Bye-bye. She's waiting for that D-A-D-D-Y, but he ain't home. Not now, baby. Not now. All right. Love you. Bye.